everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the downsides of being immunosuppressed. But before we continue with this video, I want to introduce myself for anybody that is new here. My name is Cindy Flores, and on my channel I share my kidney transplant journey as well as testimony, travel vlogs, lifestyle videos, workout videos, and so much more. So if you are new, definitely consider subscribing. Also, if you guys find this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell button for push notifications. Now let's begin. So I have been on immunosuppressants since February 3rd of 2017. So it's been a little bit over 3 years, and I have truly felt the downfalls and I've truly felt the change. So I want to talk about it with you guys because I know it's super important, something that not that many people talk about. I remember when I was getting my transplant, I would hear a lot of people talk about the medication, but never really into detail, and I didn't really know what to expect. So you guys can kind of know what to expect or what to prepare yourselves when you're going to start to take these medications. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is that everything is going to take a longer time to heal. So if you have a fever or a cold or a cut or a bruise, it's going to take a longer time for you to recover from that than, say, somebody with a healthy immune system that can easily fight off anything. The next thing that I want to mention to you guys is that there are a lot of side effects that come with this medication. Some include hair loss, unknown fevers, unknown rashes, canker sores, fever blisters, and so much more. Like, these are just some of the few that I personally have dealt with, but some people have other side effects. So there are a lot of side effects that come with being immunosuppressed. Next thing on our list is that it is super important to eat with your medications because these medications are very strong on your stomach. I remember when I first started taking these medications, I was also taking famotidine for my stomach because the fact that these medications are so strong, it actually begins to cause stomach pain in a lot of people. So it's super important that you're drinking a lot of water and eating before, and it's something that I'm currently still working on and learning to do so myself, because there's times where I would do intermittent fasting and I wouldn't eat and I would just drink a ton of water, but I truly feel the side effects from doing that, and I stopped because I realized I wasn't doing any good to my stomach. And it's super important that you take care of your stomach because it can lead to ulcers, and stomach ulcers can lead to other severe diseases such as stomach cancer and so forth. So it's super important that you're eating and drinking enough water when you are taking your medications. The next thing is that you have to be more careful in every aspect. And I say every aspect because this also has to do with what you are physically doing to your body as well as what you're eating. Because when you are taking transplant medication, you have to restrict yourself on what you are eating, such as avoiding raw foods, not eating any grapefruit, and so forth. Like, you have to be careful. You have to make sure that nothing that you are eating hasn't expired, hasn't been left out sitting outside, or nothing has landed on your food. You have to be very careful. You don't want to expose yourself to any more germs or diseases that could potentially hurt you even more. Also, you have to be careful with your exercise, that you are not exerting yourself to the point that you actually end up hurting yourself, because then it will take longer for you to recover from. So it's super important that you are watching what you're eating, being very careful, and also taking care of your body as much as possible. Also, make sure you keep your distance from anybody that is sick or that has a cough. You just want to keep as much distance from them, and being around crowded areas, you have to be careful because you don't want to expose yourself to any more germs, like I said. Another thing that I want to talk about is that being on immunosuppressants can actually end up hurting you in the long run. Truly, any medication in the long run or taking something for too long can hurt you. For example, when your immune system is compromised, the BK virus, something that I tested positive with before, can affect you. It can actually cause kidney disease, which is something that I already have. And not just the BK virus, but other viruses that are usually dormant in somebody's body. It can actually wake them up and they can cause more illnesses. So those are some downfalls of being immunosuppressed. However, I truly believe that the benefits outweigh the risk, and I would definitely, prefer having a transplant and taking these medications than being on dialysis. Never get me wrong, I am so grateful for my transplant. I am so grateful for where my health is at the moment, because I went through so much in the past, and what I'm living, the health that I have in my body, does not compare to what I was previously dealing with when I was on dialysis. So I'm super grateful, and I want to encourage you, if you have the opportunity to get a transplant, then definitely go for it, because I had this misconception about a transplant, and that, these medications were going to be so hard, and that this, that, the other. And yes, honestly, it is hard to some extent, but it's not to the point that I would say it's harder than dialysis. No, it's not. It's truly not, and it gives you a second chance of life, and it's definitely worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a blessed and a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video.